Hey Capricorn, welcome to your March love reading. This is TC, your guiding chariot. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Happy to have you here. Some ground rules just to get them out of the way before we start. This is going to be a general reading for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Excuse me. My only ask of you, because of the nature of a general reading, take the messages as they resonate. Do not try to force them. You may resonate with one deck, you may resonate with all the decks. Just take it as it comes. If you have to fudge too many details for it to fit your circumstance, that message just wasn't meant for you. Because of that, I do recommend that you watch the videos for all your signs. Your message may come from your moon sign, not necessarily your sun. If you don't know your signs, you can get a natal chart done for free online. You can go to astrolab.com or cafeastrology.com. I use those guys often. You just put in your info and it'll do all the work for you. I definitely recommend watching your sun and your rising, your ascendant. I always watch those two personally. I think those are the ones the most important. But again, there's really no wrong way to do it. If you're drawn to watch a certain video, go for it. You may be really connected to your Jupiter sign. By all means, watch that video. Again, no wrong way to do it. If you are returning, welcome back. Glad to have you. As always, for some reason, I always change the format of my love videos. I don't even know why myself. Woo. Got some sirens, hold on. It just changes all the time. So I have 2 oracle decks, Romance Angels, Journey of Love. We're going to pull this for general advice, special advice. Could be about you, could be about your partner, could be about someone new coming in. We'll see when we get there. And then we will clarify with a tarot spread at the end. All right, Cap. I hope you guys have been having an amazing month so far. I hope you've been loving it. Let's see what's going on for you concerning love and romance. Ooh. Cards are feeling real sticky right now. Nice. Like that. We're going to take it. I'm feeling it. All right. So first card out, Caps, was playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. For some reason, the idea of recapture is really popping out to me. Could be maybe you could be recapturing love with someone, from your past, or maybe someone you used to talk to a lot, and maybe there's, you guys have maybe, I don't want to say pulled apart, but maybe you guys don't talk as much. I feel like this playful nature may be to help to rekindle some of that, or it may just be rekindling it in you. Maybe you've been, dealing with some stuff, work, something, and this playfulness is just to help get you back into a place of love. And I say that because your next card out was express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, I think these two go hand in hand, and I think there's a very playful side to this, surprising someone with a, texting them out of the blue, hey, I was just thinking about you, and there's this thing I wanted to go to. Do you want to come with me? Or let's go grab a bite. Like, we haven't hung out for a while. Or just surprise them at work. Hey, let's go do a thing. Oh my God, remember that place we used to go to all the time? It's this recapture. I definitely think there's someone, maybe someone you've been thinking about, or someone from your past that, maybe had a case of like the shoulda, coulda, wouldas with you, or you with them. It's definitely this recapture. There's this kind of rekindling, I think, that's happening for you. And a part of it is just kind of embracing this kind of fun-loving, playful side. I feel like with playful, I'm also thinking, it can be a little naughty, might be a little sexy, a little flirty in a way. Like I'm getting like kind of like a naughty playfulness. Might be a little cheeky this month, Capricorn. But yeah, I feel like this is about reconnecting with someone that I think they're still in your life. I don't think this is someone who like you stopped talking to. But I think it's maybe a little more distant than before. Or maybe you just want to take it a little bit further. Oh, got some good ones. So these two have been coming up for a lot of the signs, actually. So I'm kind of not surprised that they're back again. So you got sacred convergence as well as gifts received. So sacred convergence, this guy, is about a piece of your, your higher self, your inner knowledge. It's a little piece of you, kind of trying to reach out and send you a message and connect with you and get you to realize something and have a certain perspective. So there's a part of you, and it could be, it could be past life, but I think this is more like your spiritual awareness, your spiritual consciousness, kind of reaching out, trying to get you to notice something. And part of it may be to notice some type of gifts, And even for you with this recapture, I'm thinking more of like the past tense of gifts received. Maybe this person struck a really powerful chord with you, and maybe you didn't think much of it at the time, or you were like, oh no, that's never going to happen. That's not, that's not a possibility. But that inkling, that thought never really left. And I think there may be a piece of you that's trying, hey, you remember that? There's a reason why that felt so strong, all right? And then the next two cards out were beauty and the choice. These two kind of wicked intense with what I was just talking about. So I think the beauty is really speaking about the awareness of what was so special about this connection, and could even be what's special about your life right now in this moment. But there's I think this voice is trying to bring your awareness to the beauty that was present in this moment, or that is in your life because of it, and now having to make a choice about it, having to make a choice to pursue it, to rekindle it like we've been talking about. May even be evaluating the choice that was made previously that got you to this point. But it definitely sounds like there's going to be some type of commitment that needs to be made, and a choice that needs to be decided on that concerns this connection. And it probably has to do, I'm sure it has to do with your love life, actually. Someone that you had a little fling with. Maybe it wasn't a full-out relationship, but maybe it was just like a little playful moment, who knows? But maybe they've kind of just stuck around or stuck in your mind for so long, and it's just it just keeps kind of calling you back in a way. I knew this. So I don't know if you guys saw the bottom of the deck. I was looking at it, and this was literally on the bottom like that, and I just kept looking at it, and I was like, well, we'll see. Literally first card out. So what we were just talking about, a choice needing to be made. Very black and white. This is a left or a right. So definitely having to make a choice about something. Where'd that go? I see it. All right, and then right here you've got the Queen of Cups. I almost want to say this is the other person, so it could be a water sign. Definitely could be a water sign, so Cancer, Scorpio, excuse me, or Pisces. I feel like this is more the other person, and I think they're showing up as the Queen of Cups, sorry. Because they were kind of the emotional depth in this pair. They're definitely the more emotional one, or the more feely one. I don't know, maybe that was something you didn't like earlier. Could be a thing. But I think they have a very big capacity to love, and there's a real emotional depth there that I think you can really benefit. I think they were almost a nurturer for you in a way. They offered emotional support and emotional care. And they held you very highly, if that makes sense. They had, especially on their side, they had a lot of feeling. All right, Spirit, you need to calm down. Okay, we'll take this guy. He came face up. So 7 of Cups. To me, this is a little confusion, and this is maybe a lot of options. Like maybe at the time when this decision was made, or when this person came into your life, it didn't I almost want to say it wasn't the most viable option. Like maybe you guys, you know, are far apart, or maybe you were with someone at the time, or you were focused on work. Like there were other things going on. Like this was just one of many options, and it wasn't the easiest or smoothest option available, so you made a different choice. You know what I mean? But it's almost like if they were one of these cups, it's kind of like that cup never got replaced, never changed. Maybe the other ones rotated in and out as you evolved and as life went on, but that cup, this cup, never went anywhere. Almost like it's still being, like she's got her cup and she's still offering it to you, in a way. If that's resonating, that will totally make sense. You'll know, you know what I'm talking about. We're gonna take you. No, that's like 6 cards. Calm down. Okay, what do we got? All right, so Queen of Wands. Very, very seductive energy. Very, very seductive energy. Charming, alluring, magnetic. We also got the Temperance card here. So actually, let me do this, because technically they both popped up in reverse when I looked at them. So, Queen of Wands reversed. I was want to say, like, maybe on your side you perceived, maybe you perceived some type of ulterior motive, because this, a reverse Queen of Wands still is very charming and alluring and seductive, you know, but she may not use those powers for good, so to speak. Either that, or maybe like how I was talking about how this playfulness I felt was like naughty playfulness. You know, maybe one of the two of you, or even both of you, maybe this was just, you know, maybe it was a little lusty. And maybe that was all it, you know, was intended to be. That could totally be a thing. And then having Temperance. Temperance is normally, to me, about patience. It's definitely about divine timing. Coming up in reverse could actually mean, a couple things. If I'm going to sit here and think about it, a couple things have gone through my mind. Could have been, you know, trying to rush something or expecting results right away, and that may be why things went sour. You know, you wanted the full shablam, and the full shablam wasn't ready yet. You know, so maybe a decision was made. It was a little rushed, a little hasty. Could also mean that things aren't perfectly right yet. You know, some things need to be set up, maybe for the full realization of, you know, whatever the intentions were here. I think even when this decision is made, this is just the decision, knowing what it is you want. I don't think you may necessarily get it right away either, having these cards in reverse. But the key here is that the decision is made and then the work can begin, if that makes sense. I kind of want to clarify these two since they came up in reverse. All right, Spirit, can we get some extra info on these two cards? Apparently, we get them right away. Who fell? Let's see who fell. Ooh, there we go. All right. So we got the Empress in reverse and the Seven of Swords. So yes, there may have been some type of manipulation going on, you know, that just made this moment not the right moment to make this decision. So back in the day, whenever this situation happened, this may even have been you or the other person maybe not fully in their power. Like they maybe weren't even at the right place to offer what was needed. You know what I mean? Because to me, this, like, the Empress reverse doesn't necessarily have a negative meaning, but I do think the Empress just was out of her power. She wasn't in full effect. You know, there may, and again, I talked about this Queen of Wands, you know, sometimes she can use her powers for evil, so there may have been some mind games going on surrounding this moment. Maybe not even necessarily with this person, but there may have been some manipulation maybe that made you choose differently. You know, maybe there was another third party involved and maybe they sensed something here and then they were like, no, 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 you don't want to do that. No, 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 no. You know, they tried to skew it a little bit. That could totally have all played out. But I do think this is mostly past. And you're at a different place now. But yeah, I definitely think whoever or whatever this is, definitely worth looking into, worth exploring. At least worth a conversation if it's something that you're connecting to. I keep looking at the bottom of the deck too with this Emperor card. I almost want to say you're the Emperor, and I think this other person is the Empress, which makes this even more significant because to me this is making me think of, you know, some type of soul connection. This, you know, this is a divine pairing, and back then, you know, maybe your Empress wasn't fully ready. She wasn't 100% herself yet. But now she really has, you know, evolved a bit more. Well, let's hope. That's what you need to figure out. But I kind of feel like you're showing up here as the Emperor. You know, and underneath that is the Four of Cups, regrets, longing. And then underneath that you have the Lovers. So I'm definitely sensing that there is some divine connection going on between you and this other person. And I do think it's worth looking into or worth talking about, so to speak. I don't know, take that how you will. But very interesting reading. All right, my friends, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Sending you guys lots of love. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for joining me. As always, I appreciate every like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. You guys got some interesting cards this month. I'm kind of excited to hear how this plays out. I hope you let me know. Tell me down in the comments below. And as always, send you guys lots of love. You can DM me on Instagram if you have anything to share at The Guiding Chariot. And as always, if you want to book a private session with me, all that info will be in the description box below. Send you guys lots of love. Take care. Enjoy the rest of this month. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.